Hey friends and fam, welcome back to the Calix family channel. In this channel, my wife and I share about our faith, family, and fun. So if you like to see videos like that, please hit that subscribe button on our page. And then if you'd like to get notified on when we upload new content, please hit that bell button as well. Today, we're gonna be looking at our 2 favorite baby gadgets. Now, just a disclaimer, we're not sponsored by any one of these 2 companies. We would love to be, that'd be great. But just so you guys know, this is not a sponsored video. So what I'll be doing is I'll be going over what it is, how it works, and how we use it. So the first one out of the 2 is the Google Home Mini. The Google Home is the smaller one of the Google Home Smart Assistant. And it comes in different colors. I think it has like 4 or 3 different colors. We actually have 2 Google Home Minis that we were actually, didn't have to buy. We got it through a Spotify promotional. So that was really nice. And so we have the charcoal and the white one. Basically how it works is it has the normal functions of if you were to go on the Google search tab, you can look up anything on there. The only thing that's different is you can just do it all by voice. So our favorite thing to do with the Google Home is it works great as a sound machine for Mateo.
Mateo, hi. Okay, Google, play rain sounds. You know already, huh?
So when we put him down and getting him ready for him to go to sleep, we just say, "Hey Google," and we ask it to play rain sounds. And that plays a rain sounds continuously. You can also ask it to, if your Spotify account is synced with the Google Home, you could tell it to play certain playlist from your Spotify playlist. So that's a really nice function. We also have the Google Home light bulb. You have to get a specific light bulb to use the function of the turn off and turn on the light. So we got the bulb with it. And so we're able to say, "Hey Google, turn off the light," and it'll turn it on. And then, "Hey Google, turn off the light," and it'll turn it on. It's really nice when we're carrying Mateo and he's sleeping, or our hands just aren't free to turn on and off a switch. And so that's really nice function. Another thing we use it for is just like the general things that you would use Google for. For example, just asking a question to Google, like, "What's the weather gonna be like today?" Or a random question like, "How far is the moon from the earth?" Or "How big is the sun?" Another great feature for like a baby, for instance, would be like if you're reading a book to your baby and it sees like different animals, your baby those different animals, so just ask Google, "Hey Google, what does elephant sound like?" Or "What is a giraffe?" You can get really, really creative with it, and there's even some noises that I never even knew and I was even surprised by. You can also do that with like musical instruments to show your baby while you're reading the book. So that's a really great function with it too. Setup is pretty easy for the Google Home. All you have to do is really just plug it into the wall, wait for it to turn on, and you have to download the Google Home app onto your smartphone, and you can get that obviously through the Apple Store, or I think for Androids it's the, I don't know. Once you download the app, you just go through the setting up process, and it'll ask you questions like, "What room is it in?" And you can even add some functions like it has a routine function. So if you have like a bedtime routine that you like to do for your baby, you could set up a certain song to play for your Google Home, and you could set that all up just by saying, "Play Mateo's night routine." And that's all in the Google Home that you'll be able to find out there. All right, so that's our first favorite baby gadget. Our second one is the infant Optic monitor. Literally guys, this has been one of our favorite gadgets because it's been so nice for our specific sleeping routine that we chose to do. To not wake him up, we use the baby monitor just to see how he's doing, if he's really just fussy and we need to go in there and get him. One of the few functions that it has is it has a temperature. So it tells you the temperature of the room that the infant Optic is in. And so the nice thing about that, if it gets really hot in there, you can try and adjust your temperature of that room so that your baby is more comfortable in there. Another function it has, I think it comes with different lenses. So you can make it to zoom in more or make it zoom in wider. Don't quote me on that. We haven't tried that just yet. But it does have a zoom in and zoom out function if you never change the lens at all, which is nice in case you wanted to just take a look a little closer on maybe what he's grabbing or what he's doing, or if his eyes are open or closed. One really cool thing it has is it has a night vision function where in the day you can see it pretty clearly, obviously, because it has daylight. But even if it were really dark, it still has that night vision that you can still see your baby. Another function it has is it has a button where it says talk. So if you press down on it, we can actually talk through the monitor and kind of soothe Mateo if he's maybe just a little scared or fussy. Or we use it just to scare one of each other. I sometimes like to use it to scare Reedy. And although we live in an apartment building where it's pretty small in here, so we'd be able to hear Mateo, like I said, it's been nice because we don't have to go into the room and we take it to our parents' house. They have bigger homes, and so we'll just set it up there, and then we could just watch Mateo if he's sleeping or if he's crying. We can know to try and get him, so that way we're a bit more relaxed on how he's doing and don't have to be constantly worried or constantly going up and down, and being able to watch him. And it also has like a little antenna that makes the signal a little stronger. Alright guys, so those are our 2 favorite baby gadgets. If you guys have baby gadgets that you guys really like too, please leave a comment below. And also leave us your thoughts on if you've used the Google Home Mini, what are some things you've used it for and have been really beneficial for you. And leave your thoughts also for the infant Optic. Optic, I'll get it down, I promise. And let us know what you guys think about it too. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. God bless you and continue to live out the calling that God has put in your life. We'll see you next time.